Hey, DJ Vinyl Vertical here. Welcome to my channel. It is Wednesday morning. I was supposed to go to jury duty, but I got excused, so I took the day off from work to go to jury duty. So now I am totally free today, unless I'm on call as a massage therapist today. So I might work, I might not work. I don't know. That's how it works. Anyway, at least I don't have to go to jury duty. I'm good. All right. So anyway, this is a special thing that I'm doing this morning, and I just want to first say happy VC anniversary to Vinyl Richie. If you don't know his channel, it's a really fun channel. He tends to focus on punk a lot, but he knows a lot about a lot of music, and he's hilarious. He's just a funny dude. And I've never met him in person, but he's just really funny and like fun to watch. If you ever get a chance, check out his channel. I'll put his channel in the comment section later on. But anyway, it is, I guess this week is Vinyl Richie, or this month, I don't know, is Vinyl Richie's 11th anniversary. So VC 11th, happy VC 11th anniversary to Vinyl Richie. And he wanted us to do some kind of thread, any kind of thread, and something that would probably interest him that he would want to do. So I thought this might be one that he might want to do. This might be kind of interesting. Anyway, so hope you check this out, Final Richie, and I hope you enjoy this. I decided, off the top of my head, I just said, what about topless cover art on vinyl? And there's quite a bit of that. I can't show everything, of course, because FCC stuff on. But I can actually kind of cover up some things and show you some records that have people who are topless on album covers throughout the decades. So I'm going to start out with the ones that are most challenging and the most difficult to show. So I'm going to show these really quickly. I'm going to start out with Roxy Music, and this one is called Country Life. I'm covering up the obvious thing, but she's covered her own self up, so there you go. I mean, this one's not topless, but you can see through it, so I don't want to, get in trouble for that. So, Garden Life, Roxy Music. I got about 20, I think about 20 of them, and I think I have one that is kind of an extra, so honorable mention. This is another one. I'm just going to show this because it's everywhere anyway. You can see this in any store. They don't censor it in stores. They don't censor it anywhere. And, anybody can see it anywhere. And it's a classic. It's Santa Abraxas. All the other bits are covered up. So, yeah, this is a classic record. This is a great album by Santana. It's great songs on here, like Black Magic Woman, Gypsy Queen, Oye Como Va's on here, Incident in Neshaber is on here, Se Cabo's on here, Samba Pati, Hope You're Feeling Better. It's great songs. Just a classic rock album from the 70s, or from the 60s? I think it's from like 1970, maybe, no, 60s. I think it's from the 60s. Anyway, I should know that. This is a no-brainer. You can't see his whole chest, but he's topless. David Bowie, Aladdin Sane. Great album. One of my favorite David Bowie albums. And this has Watch That Man, Aladdin Sane, Driving Saturday, Panic in Detroit, Cracked Actor, Time, Prettiest Star, Let's Spend the Night Together, which is a cover, Jean Genie, and Lady Grinning Soul. I mean, not a bad track on this record. David Bowie. And actually, he's topless here too. There you go. All right. I actually used to have a pin. I think I still have it. I used to have a pin that I used to put on all my jackets when I went out to clubs. I always wore this pin and another pin that says a little pin that said I slept with James Dean. I used to wear them on my lapel, and people were like, "Wow, this guy's crazy." Anyway, here's another classic record. Smiths, right? This is called The Smiths, and this has You've Got Everything Now, Miserable Lie, Pretty Girls Make Graves, Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Hand in Glove, Suffer Little Children. It's a really great record. Classic. Yeah. Smiths. This is a relatively newer record. I haven't even heard it yet. I got it maybe about a month or so ago. I haven't listened to it yet, but this is an artist that I really like. He's the originator of bands like Soul Live, and he was an early member of Lettuce and stuff. Incredible guitar player. And that is Eric Krasno. And this is called Always. She's all covered up. She's pregnant. Really great. This is from 2021. And I haven't heard this one yet. I haven't listened to this yet. Limited edition blue vinyl. Kind of soul jazz, funk soul stuff. Very jam band oriented, but very soul jazz kind of thing. All right. This guy is really great. Indie rock, kind of with a little hip hop flavor and a little Latin flavor. His name is Gabriel Garzon Montano, and this record is called Agüita. He has an album called Jardin, which is really great, and that's him topless on the cover, and he's also topless on the back cover, upside down, but you know, and that's his back, topless. Gabriel Garzon Montana. If you like really interesting indie rock that has like a Latin flavor, that has a little different kind of flavor to it, almost world sounding, he's really cool. It has a lot of hip hop beats and stuff in there too as well. So very good record. A little reggaeton is in there as well. I think he's from Puerto Rico originally. Okay, I could have showed a lot of records by these guys, but I decided to show a live album of theirs. This is Red Hot Chili Peppers, Subway to Venus. Topless. All four of them. And that's with the original... Oh no, that's not the original band member. Is it? I don't know. I think it is, yeah. Original band member, yeah. Yeah. This is early. This is from 1982. This came out in 2021, but this is from 1989, actually. So this is early Red Hot Chili Peppers. In fact, it's so early that I don't even think there are big hits on here, because this is way before that. Yeah. It's got Hollywood on it, Knock Me Down. It's got Subterranean Homesick Blues. Out in L.A., Backwoods, Dr. Funkenstein, Funky Crime. Funky Crime, I remember that, yeah. Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay, this is an amazing record. From a very interesting wanker, but incredible artist, incredible producer, and somebody who really knows how to put people together, or knew how to put people together. And he was with Vivienne Westwood for a long time. Malcolm McLaren, Fans. Topless. And this album has the great track from... all the tracks are good, but I really... It's famous for, what is the Chocho San, which is from the aria from Miss Saigon. Miss Saigon? Not Miss Saigon. Oh my god, I can't think of it right now. Isn't that terrible? Madame Butterfly, excuse me, not Miss Saigon. Miss Saigon was based on Madame Butterfly. Madame Butterfly, this great. It's like a kind of a pensive dance record. It's dance music, but it's not like fast disco. It's very slow, and it's slower. It's very laid back. This is for the sexy dancing. It's really good. This is a great record, and it's called Fans. It's got all arias on here, all classical music done to dance music, dance beats. This is a relatively new band from the UK. Band that I really dig, called Glass Animals. And you see there's a guy that's topless on the cover. He's not part of the band, I don't believe. He might be. I don't know what they look like, so I can't tell you. But this is really great. The great song on here is Life Itself. This album is called How to Be a Human Being. Youth is another one. Pork Soda is a great record song. Cane Sugar is really good. Glass Animals. Very quirky. Um, Also with some kind of hip hop beats in it as well. Really good. Alright. This is a comp, I believe. This is called, okay, a Breast of Soul. This qualifies. I mean, she's not totally topless, but you could tell she is. This album is Ike Turner's Thinking Black from Ike's Grammy nominee black album Black Man's Soul. Ike and Tina Turner's on here. Montella Bass, Les Watson, Leroy Horn, Roger Collins, and The Project. It's a comp. It's real, like 70s black exploitation looking. Cool stuff on here. Got some really good tracks on here. But it's an Ike Turner production. And then next up, this cover made me think of this. It made me think of what this thread would be. So this is the first thing I thought about. And he's topless, but he's painted over. This is Alvin Lee, the guitarist from 10 Years After. I think he died in 2013, if not mistaken, at the age of like 69 or something. 68. He's an incredible guitar player. And this is called Pump Iron. He is actually topless. That is not a shirt, that is paint. So that works. Next up. How you liking this so far? Are you keeping your mind going? Think of any topless records? And then we're going into jazz. This I got at Record Store Day maybe about 5 years ago, maybe? I think it was 5 years ago, yeah. And this is rare Miles Davis from the complete Jack Johnson sessions. It's called Champions. Classic photograph of him in the ring, because he was into boxing. Miles Davis. Yeah, it's really good. Then all the tracks are named after boxers. Duran, Sugar Ray, Johnny Bratton, and Ali. It's on yellow vinyl, limited edition. This is the debut album of the funk, the ambassador, one of the ambassadors of funk, one of the great bands of funk in the 70s, Slave. This is their debut album. It's called Slave, and has the classic record song called Slide, with that great long guitar solo. Incredible. And they have quite a few records where men are topless. But I figured just pull this one as the debut. It's famous. Now, I was going to pull Ohio Players, but those are really hard to show. So I just decided I'll just mention Ohio Players. You know they have a lot of covers like that. Alright, next. This is probably one of the most divisive records ever. For album covers, people said, what were they thinking when they did this album cover? Who approved the artwork on this one? And I'm like, I don't have too much of a problem with it. I mean, it is cheesy, but whatever. It's called Waking and Dreaming by Orleans. And even on the back, they're still naked on the back. Or topless, I should say. This has Reach on there. What I Need has Still the One, which is really famous. Spring Fever is on here. This is from the 70s, 1976. The bicentennial year. Alright. Yeah, a lot of people make fun of this cover. They make a lot of fun of this cover all the time. Another rock band. This is not their bodies, but their heads are superimposed. But they've been naked on themselves on other albums. I just don't have them. But this one is called All the Girls in the World Beware. Grand Funk. That's not their bodies. They're superimposed. And this is from 1974. They did a lot of this stuff in the 70s. For some reason, there's a lot of covers like that. I think there's a Fleetwood Mac album like that. I could have pulled that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, but I'm not going to do it now. This one is Topless. It's, I believe, is a female. Yeah, it's a female. You can't see much of anything, but you know she's topless. And it's cool. It's painted as well with glow paint. And it's my favorite hip-hop album of all time. And that is A Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory. I've talked about this so many times, so I don't need to go into it any further. If you want to know more about this record, look at some of my other videos that talk about this album. This is the definitive, for me, other than their debut album. This is the definitive A Tribe Called Quest record, with Ron Carter on here as well. So it's so good. This is so freaking good. It's an excellent record. This should be in everybody's collection, whether you like hip hop or not. This is so freaking good. If you like jazz, you'll love this. If you like hip hop, you'll love this. If you love good music, you'll love this. Sorry, that's the truth. Okay, we got a few more to go. We're going back to jazz. This is also another divisive record. I think a lot of people think of him as a cheesy artist in the jazz world. And a lot of times they think of it because of this album cover. Because he couldn't help himself. Several albums he's done, he's been topless. He's been in bikinis and things like that. Oh, I didn't think about that too. That's another one. I'm not pulling it. But Boz Scaggs, the original cover of his, what's the name of that album? The one that, as he talks about all the time. I have both covers. But there's an Annie Leibovitz photograph of Boz Scaggs with just a bikini on. Something Dancer. Anybody can tell me what that is? Anyway. Herbie Mann, Push Push. Flautist from the jazz period. And this is a really good album. But a lot of people find him to be cheesy. Just because he took a chance and decided to expose his hairy chest. Almost there. Almost there. A couple more to do. This is a really great artist. Started from the hip hop world and went into pop music, and still does a little hip hop here and there, and some reggae as well. Michael Franti and Spearhead. This was a really good comeback album for him. This is really big for him. It's called Big Big Love. The big single on this was the title track, Big Big Love. Also, Good Life is on here. Hand Up to the Sky is another one. There's a lot of really. Happy is the New Sexy. That's another one. All I Need Is You and Me. Yeah, this is a great album. But here he is, holding his guitar up against his bare chest. Love Michael Franti. Hands Up to the Sky was another single for him. Yeah. All right. Getting down to the wire here. You still with me? I hope so. All right. This is a classic from the funk dance days, funk disco days, I guess. This is more funk than disco. This is a guy, I think he passed away a while ago as well. He had a big hit on this one called She's a Bad Mamma Jamma. Carl Carlton. Look at that fro. Can you see the fro? Alright. Carl Carlton. Self-titled record. Okay. Here's another black dude with his bare chest. Here's the last one anyway. This is the man who revitalized, revolutionized, changed the idea of what soul music could be. He was one of the pioneers of what is called neo soul, even though people in that genre don't like that title because it puts them in a box and they didn't want to be in a box. But hey, you got to call it something, right? D'Angelo, Voodoo. This is an iconic record. He just passed away last year, I think, and very young. And these records are now becoming really hard to find. Even though they re-released a lot of these records, they got snatched up really quick. Everywhere you go, they're sold out, sold out, sold out, and they're waiting for more represses of these. Incredible record. This record is unbelievable. Voodoo has great songs like Chicken Grease, Playa Playa, Devil's Pie, Left and Right, Feel Like Making Love, How Does It Feel, which is untitled. How Does It Feel? That is just like, that's like the epitome, and that was a great video. Also, Spanish Joints on here in Africa, produced by let's see, produced by D'Angelo and DJ Premier and Raphael Sadiq. Really great. Another must-have in a collection. Even if you don't have a lot of soul, get this. Get an Otis Redding record and get this. Get a Sam Cooke record too, and get some Aretha Franklin records. Why not? You know. Yeah. And then this is I saw this at the last minute, and this is a compilation, a great compilation. This is my honorable mention. It's called Attack of the Killer Bees. It's got an illustration of chests. Okay, and this is from the 80s, like around 1983, I think it was released, but it has songs that go back from 1977 all the way up to 83, including Marshall Crenshaw's "You're My Favorite Waste of Time," which was actually a B-side from to Someday, Some Way. So some of these songs were hits, even though they were the B-side, like The Times Grace, which was on 777-9311. A Gang of Four's Producer, which was the B-side of I Love a Man in a Uniform. You get the idea. That's Talking Heads' Love Goes to a Building on Fire, which is the B-side. Oh, that's an A-side, but they said what the heck. Let's see. Roxy Music's Always Unknowing, which is the B-side to More Than This. And one other one. Let's see. The B-side to Shock the Monkey by Peter Gabriel, a German version of Shock the Monkey. Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's about 12 tracks on here. Laurie Anderson's Walk the Dog, which is the B-side to Oh Superman. So this is all B-sides. Attack of the Killer Bees. I love this album. I think there's a volume 2 of this, I believe. I'd like to find that. Yeah, but this is volume 1, Attack of the Killer Bees. This is definitely nice for the collection. But it has chests on it. And finally, no, I am not going to take my shirt off. I'm not going to show you my chest. That's something that Vinyl Richie probably would do. So I think, Vinyl Richie, you would like to do this. You probably should do this, do it topless. Anyway, that's it for today. Again, Vinyl Richie, happy anniversary. Thank you for your service on the YouTube with your channel. You always find a way to make people smile and to keep people thinking and to confuse people, because sometimes people think you're really serious about things, but you're really having a little fun. It took me a while to understand that with you, but I'm glad I stuck around and did. Anyway, always happy to know you, and I hope that there's another 11 years in your journey on YouTube with the VC, and more. You know. All right, take care. Have a great day, guys, and keep listening to great music. Bye.